Breadheads, how are we doing today? Ty, how are we doing?
Ty is doing great. How is Eric doing? How are the Breadheads doing?
Oh man, I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Feeling like really sore. Like my whole body's kind of sore, Ty. I went to the gym for the first time in maybe a month or so.
You worked every muscle.
I worked every muscle, Ty. I went for a 45-kilometer bike ride and then hit the weights. And I gotta say, I feel like an old geezer right now.
You're giving geezer a little bit, opening the episode with such a topic. I guess like you and I have only really worked two muscles over the last month, which is our tongue and jaw.
Mm-hmm.
Excessive mewing.
Excessive mewing. I was gonna say our jaw and our peckers.
Oh yes.
Can't forget that muscle. But yeah, Ty, I gotta say, I gotta get back into proper shape. I feel like just like a lazy, I don't know, I just feel weak. I went to the gym, I was not putting up the same numbers as usual.
I get it.
And I just gotta get back into it. I gotta lock in.
It is a little funny to have these thoughts at the very tail end of summer, but I understand that with the changing of every season, we reevaluate ourselves and look where we can improve.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
Gotta have that perfect winter bod, right?
Yeah, totally. I mean, 2 months of seeing yourself shirtless in photos will
At a certain point,
will make you. Yeah, it'll make you want to hit the gym again. You know.
Oh, believe me, I know. I can't believe it's been like it's the end of summer and I'm still like pale. I like look at myself in a photo from the beach. I'm like, how do I not have a bit of a base tan yet? What is going on here?
Yeah, I know. I mean, I thought I had a great tan going after my European adventure.
Euro boy summer.
That's right. But then, I guess under the fluorescent lighting of our current reality here in North America, it just kind of washes out the color. You know what I mean? I just return to form, I guess.
It's the American obsession with blue light.
Yes.
The blue light matters here. And
100%.
It does not illuminate my abdomen in the way that a nice warm tint would, you know? Like,
that's right, yeah.
And there's nothing more warm than a Mediterranean sunset.
Tell me about it.
It's the toaster oven of of times of day.
100%. Yeah, so I'm feeling pretty old, but we're just coming off of a long weekend, and I'm feeling quite refreshed, I'll be honest.
Well rested, well vested.
Well invested in the stock market, which is plummeting today. I hope you saw that.
Yeah, every single day.
Lost a few thousand.
I need to get out of this casino. I've never made any money on the stock market, and I'm starting to think I never will.
Yeah, I think it's if you're profitable in the stock market, you're basically Mr. Buffett himself.
Basically, he's the only guy making money.
He's made all the money there is to make, and we're all just idiots for trying. But,
I can't believe I keep falling for the scam that is the market. Doesn't make any sense, dude.
Dude, the only market that I should focus on is the Whole Foods market.
Yeah, good call. Yeah, stay away from stock markets, wet markets, black markets.
Granville Island market.
Granville Island market's got to go.
But you had a fun weekend. I saw you were looked like you were a passenger princess on a yacht. Is that correct? Were you? Speaking of the hot girl economy that we talked about 2 episodes ago, how did you get on a boat this weekend?
Like all opportunities to be on a boat, it's invite only.
Ah, yes.
And even though I guess someone saw me shirtless in the warm light because I was invited on a boat.
And they said I could fix him.
We'll get you right into shape. So I did. The only way you get on a boat these days is through connections. You know, you got to know somebody who knows somebody who happens to own a boat.
Yep.
And that's what happened for me. I got lucky.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Just like you, I still have to dust off my boating license that we were able to secure this summer. Haven't used it one time. I'm also a little bit disappointed to find out that you don't really need one. Like, you can rent a boat without one. You just need to sit through like a few minutes onboarding, how to turn the engine, turn the wheel.
2 things I don't know how to do yet.
And crack a beer. Those are the 3 things you need to know.
Yeah, they should teach you like good form for cracking.
Yeah, single hand crack while on the wheel.
Yeah,
on the other hand, that's the way to do it.
Limit the spillover. Ensure it's like a satisfying audio.
Oh yeah.
I don't have a can to crack right now, unfortunately.
Damn, we really fucked this episode up by not having that.
Damn, why don't we have any beer? So I took the boat to a remote destination on a lake, and then, Eric, I ate the world's largest bucket of shrimp. Like, there had to be
Okay,
like...
Forrest.
Is that a Gump reference?
Yeah. Doesn't he eat like a shit ton of shrimp? I haven't seen the movie, but I assume he kills himself with a bucket of shrimp.
I don't remember. I saw the movie so long ago. I think you're mixing Forrest Gump, though, up with Bubba Gump, because that's the shrimp Gump.
Oh, is that not from the movie?
Is that from the movie?
I thought so.
We gotta... Can Jamie pull this up?
I've seen it at the Chicago O'Hare Airport, but I don't know if it's in the movie.
The only Bubba Gump shrimp company that I've ever seen is at the San Francisco Fisherman's Wharf. And, okay, what do you got for us?
There's a quote from Forrest Gump where he says, "Anyway, like I was saying."
Whoa. Say it like Forrest would.
I haven't seen the movie. Have you seen it?
I think it's kind of like just a drawl. Like,
go ahead.
Anyway, like I was saying, shrimp is the fruit of the sea. You can barbecue it, boil it, broil it, saute it, bake it. These shrimp kebabs, shrimp creole, shrimp gumbo, pan fried, deep fried, stir fried.
I sincerely apologize, honestly, to the breadheads.
Wow, what an insane quote. I can't believe this movie is popular.
I know, this is one of the worst movies ever made, yet it's like it has a cult following, which includes everyone.
Yeah, like, I get that this is before TikTok, but the pace of this film is so excruciatingly slow.
Yeah.
Like, when they said run, Forrest, run, they should have said playback 2x, Forrest. Playback 2x.
Yeah, I haven't been able to make it through this entire film. I've started it, and I gotta say, one of the worst movies ever made. Honestly.
Yeah.
Garbage.
And I can only assume that Bubba Gump is one of the worst restaurants ever made. I've never been there, never tried it.
Yeah, dude. There's something like really appealing about like a popcorn shrimp, though.
Oh yeah,
It's just like cartoon food.
You just want to pop that in your mouth. Weird fact about niche restaurant franchises I learned the other day. Completely forgot to tell you. The Old Spaghetti Factory, frequent place that we visit on this pod.
Friends of the pod.
You could say that. How big of a chain do you think it is? Because you know there's a couple locations.
I know of maybe 2 locations, but I'm going to guess 10.
There's like 30 locations, dude.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like obviously a couple around Vancouver, but they're all
over
these.
Canada?
There's a lot in Canada, but they go as far south as like Indianapolis. There's a location.
Okay.
Denver has a location. Like Houston has a location. Like the Old Spaghetti Factory has their wet spaghetti noodle in like almost every American city. It's pretty popular. There's like 4 in Portland.
No way.
Yeah.
That's kind of wild, actually.
It makes no sense at all. I had no idea that such a concept was so popular. I thought it was kind of like a deep cut of Vancouver.
Okay, so let's see where this place started from.
Oh, we got to look at them. We got to look at the Old Spaghetti lore online.
Where did spaghetti...
This is a great question for AI to summarize.
Factory start?
What do you got for us?
Portland.
It's a Portland establishment. That explains why there's so many.
The first Old Spaghetti Factory opened its doors on January 10th, 1969.
Holy crap. It
In
predates Nike.
Yeah, dude. It predates Woodstock almost. In the historic carriage and baggage building on 2nd and Pine in Portland.
No way.
So is that why there's a carriage in the restaurant?
That's probably why. It's
They
probably
just
right
did-
on a trolley line.
Or do they build the restaurant around the pre-existing carriage? That would be really cool.
Do you think in 69, when it opened, it was just Spaghetti Factory?
It wasn't old yet?
It wasn't old yet. It was brand new Spaghetti Factory.
Wow.
They must have added the old in like the 80s.
Wait a second.
What's up?
I'm seeing
You're seeing different lore?
Andy blah blah blah. Okay, so the Vancouver one is from 1970.
Okay, but it is a part of the franchise.
Like there's a old timey image of them moving a a train car into the building.
Dude, that's hilarious. They had colored photos in 1970. Why are they making this look like it was from like the 1800s?
Yeah, the dude's holding an iPad.
Wow,
it's pretty cool.
So I just thought this is kind of absurd that this place is so popular.
So, do you think it'd be a fun time to dine in the carriage?
I want to dine in the carriage so bad.
Okay, if we will. I'll take you, don't worry.
It's like the most neurodivergent place to eat on earth, you know? I gotta be like in the train car.
Excuse me, this is actually from 1954.
The photos are misleading. They should be colored.
Yeah. So what were you about to say? What about this place?
Oh, fuck. I don't know. All I was going to share was that there's an insane number of locations. But this is all a tangent from the other story I was trying to tell you, which is about all of the shrimp that I ate this weekend. And Eric, I ate more shrimp than I have ever eaten in my entire life.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And how many is that? 'Cause you don't eat shrimp, really.
I don't. It was, one might say it's countless, but if I had to count, I can throw a number.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 85.
85 shrimp.
85 shrimp in one sitting.
That's concerning. Are they jumbo shrimp?
Some were pretty big. I don't know.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was prontacular.
Damn. Shrimp is, I gotta say, one of my favorite meals of all time. Especially a little shrimp cocktail.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I even had a shrimp cocktail with my in-laws this weekend.
You did not.
That's right.
Dude, we are kindred spirits. Seafood spirits.
That's right. I had a little shrimp cocktail. Mine was frozen, though, unfortunately. The worst possible way to have it. But still I'm not picky. I'll eat it.
The second worst is frozen. The first worst is defrosted in the Subway seafood sensation.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's been sweating up a storm in the metal bucket at Subway.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. But yeah, I gotta say, shrimp is it the best kind of seafood?
I mean, probably not, but it's up there.
It's up there for sure.
I think what makes shrimp so exciting is that it feels like just a little snack, you know? It's like the gummy worm of or like the gummy bear of the sea.
Totally
just
agree.
I'm feeling a little cheeky. I'll just pop one in my mouth.
Yeah. So Mount Rushmore of seafood, go.
The Mount Rushmore. Okay. We got salmon, ahi tuna,
questionable,
lobster, and shrimp.
Okay, interesting. You thought of that really fast.
I've been thinking
of clams.
No, clams don't make the cut. No, sorry.
Oh.
Give me your four horsemen.
Okay. I'm gonna go prawns. Are we lumping them with shrimp?
Yeah, they're interchangeable at this point.
Okay, let's go with that. I'm gonna throw branzino.
Oh,
sardines.
Interesting. Yeah, that's a deep cut.
That is a bit of a deep cut, but think about all of the ways you can get them tinned.
That's true. If it wasn't for sardines, we wouldn't have a graphic design industry.
100%. Okay, what did I say? Sardines,
branzino, prawns.
For the last one, I'm feeling shelly.
Mm.
I'm feeling like a shellfish. Actually, I'm torn between mussels, Thai.
Mm-hmm. I like mussels.
And calamari.
Okay, I'm going to swap lobster for mussels. I'd like to do that.
Okay.
If that's okay. I need a crustacean in the mix.
We can agree on our 4.
That's true.
And publish that as the certified fresh
Mount
Rushmore of seafood.
Wow, you're right.
So what do we agree on first?
Okay,
I would ditch salmon. Like salmon, get that out of here. Honestly,
I just feel like it's very unique.
It's a local favorite.
Yeah.
In Canada, here in Vancouver, West Coast. Outside of our geographical bubble, I don't think it's like really a even top 5.
No one's talking about salmon in India.
No, or in Europe or anywhere. Or
okay.
Maybe in Japan. They're on the Pacific as well.
Okay, let's not nix it completely right now, but
okay.
I'd be willing to set it aside to entertain some other options here.
Okay.
So we got mussels.
We agree on mussels.
Dude, ahi tuna, come on. It's the most goated fish. It's great in sushi. It's great raw. It's
Yeah. I would raw dog tuna for sure.
it's the only one that I'm just like I just want to gobble that shit up all day.
Yeah, tuna's got the craziest gap.
Tuna's so gatty.
It's huge. So okay, I'll give you tuna. We kind of need a whitefish.
I don't care for whitefish. Whitefish
Cod? Like not even cod. Like the fish and chip default selection.
I don't know, man. It's so pedestrian. I just feel like
But it's the fish of the people.
prawn is a whitefish.
No,
Yeah.
is it really?
What color would you say prawn is? Translucent?
I wouldn't really even call it a fish.
What would you call it then?
Hold on.
Dude, this guy can't stop Googling. Like,
Dude, I'm a
seafood.
Googler.
He's a Googler.
Is shrimp a fish?
You know they're going to give you some dorky
Shell.
answer.
It's a shellfish.
Would you...
Technically not fish.
What?
Let's go.
No way. Okay, there's no way that shellfish and fish are different.
Well, because it has a
species.
shell. Think about it. Think about it, Ty. God damn it, dude.
Yeah, but would you say a turtle's a fish? A turtle has a shell.
It's a shellfish.
Turtle is a type of shellfish.
If anything, it's the shellfish of shellfish.
Should we swap prawns for turtle?
No.
It's
I
the
would call it
original
food,
shellfish.
though.
No, you're right.
So, okay, hold on. Are turtles shellfish? It's not.
That's a cool sentence. It may have a shell, but it's not a shellfish.
Okay, so this is tricky, Ty, because turtles are water dwellers and tortoises are land dwellers.
Oh, is that the difference? I've always wondered.
Yeah, a tortoise.
Okay, I'll give you a whitefish, but I feel like when I hold a whitefish up to salmon, I would rather just pick the salmon. Whitefish has got no place on my plate. I'd rather have
You'd
deep
rather
fried
eat a
salmon. Yeah.
I can't think of a single scenario I'd rather have salmon.
I'm so salmon filled. I love it. That little pinky. Wow. Oh, yeah.
Okay, it is good as sashimi, I'll give you that.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best type of sashimi.
But now we have 2 sashimi grade fish on our Mount Rushmore.
Okay. This is tough. I'd be willing to forego mussels even.
What? But you get to like lick them out.
The white wine sauce.
I'm making it really hard on you. I know.
You've taken a strong stance on salmon, and
I'm sorry I brought it back in. I told you I would shelf it temporarily. We can come back to salmon.
okay. Well, okay. So where does this leave us?
Do we like crab?
Oh, fuck.
What about shark fin?
Is everything tied for first?
I think so.
Except for shark.
It's really hard to rank seafood because it all slaps.
The shark fin soup. I would say like stingray's high up there too. If I'm being honest.
Wait, what? I've never had a stingray.
I have.
And you loved it so much that it's...
I wouldn't say it's better than salmon, but it's like top. Like how many types of fish have we knowingly eaten?
Do you put stingray on your top 4? It's going to be...
Not top 4, no.
It's pedestaling and it's going to even have imposter syndrome up there. It's going to be like, I know I just shouldn't be here.
Would you call that a sting operation?
Where's our sound effect board?
We don't have one anymore.
Oh, no.
We lost it.
We deleted it by accident. Yeah, you're right. We've inadvertently eaten probably most fish because, like, I'm sure there's fish in hot dogs. It can't all be land-based
What about
animal.
anchovies?
Anchovies are good.
Anchovies are good.
They are the bread of seafood because they're the base of all great meals.
Wow, that's a statement.
Yeah.
The bread of seafood. What the fuck? I would say like scallop is more of a bread. Just, it looks like a little bun.
It does look like a little dinner roll. No, scallops are the gnocchi of seafood.
That is, yeah, very accurate actually.
They kind of taste the same too.
Okay, I'll just go with 4 different seafood, and you can tell me if you agree with it.
Okay, go. Okay, then we got to get off this
I'm
subject.
gonna go with the people's choice. Okay.
Okay.
Shrimp,
Shrimp,
mussels.
mussels,
Um.
tuna.
Okay, tuna.
Tuna.
Tuna includes ahi.
Just tuna as a blanket term. Because we can't forget about the big cans. The cans of tuna.
Oh, canned tuna. That's right. I thought you meant it has like cans on it.
No, it's got a cat. Remember?
That's right. My bad. And also the like Toro, the tuna belly,
Belly.
best cut.
Yeah.
So that's 3 like hard hitting favorites right there. We can't really even knock any of those off.
No.
Number 4 is where we're having some disabilities here.
This is a struggle, and I feel like we're leaving an option off the table that we haven't even considered. Like there's something swimming just out of sight. Yes.
I would go calamari as the 4.
But like, okay, the challenge with calamari, Eric, is that I get it. You're from the Mediterranean. You've had many amazing calamari meals. But for the rest of us, for people that live in like
for the rest of us,
for people that live in like an American flyover city, nowhere near an ocean, their experience with calamari is vastly different from yours. Like calamari in general, kind of sucks until you actually have good calamari. Like the threshold to hit good calamari is really tough.
you're not wrong. Everything you're saying is facts. Okay. However, what are we doing here? Because, like, if we are considering all possible forms of a certain type of fish, like are we including the worst possible tuna you've ever had? No, we're not including the tuna sub.
I mean, tuna is on a spectrum.
Yeah, everything is on a spectrum. So, like, I'm thinking of the best iteration of each. I'm thinking about the best tuna I've had. I'm thinking about the best shrimp cocktail I've had.
Right.
You know what I mean? The best calamari. That's what we have to go off with.
Well, okay.
To level the playing field.
While I do agree with that, if you do rank this from a spectrum perspective, like the worst shrimp is like a little gross. The worst tuna is a little stinky.
Well, of course.
Yeah. The worst mussels kind of taste not too far off from the best mussels. They're a very consistent option. Mm-hmm. But I feel like calamari, like the worst calamari, you will die. Like you'll be in the hospital thinking like, why did I get the calamari at the Cheesecake Factory?
I don't know, dude. I think the worst tuna is way worse than the worst calamari.
That's true.
Because it's fried. Like, you can have raw tuna and, like, just die. Like, you straight up have mercury poisoning.
I guess it's the only fish on this list and the only animal on Earth that you could just instantly drop dead.
Yeah. Like, the fact you can't, if you're pregnant, you can't even eat it.
Good point.
So, like, calamari is probably the safest out of all of these.
Okay, here's what I think we should do. I think calamari and salmon should tie for 4th. And
wait, I never even said salmon.
I'm adding salmon back into the list because I agree with you on the other 3. Okay, we have it. Top 5.
So, like, the last face on the Mount Rushmore is like a cross section of like Drake and XXXTentacion.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool.
Half fish head, half tentacle.
Okay, well, we'll agree to mostly agree. Nice.
Well, we can't be always perfectly aligned. That's okay.
I have to know, Ty, were these shrimp prepared in any kind of special way? Some kind of white wine sauce? Or was it simply grab and go style, bucket into the mouth?
Yeah, dude. Quick steam in a bucket, and then you just detail them and pop them in the mouth.
Dude,
a little bit of homemade cocktail sauce if one needs it, but they don't even really need it. Just a squirt of lemon if you really want to keep it simple.
Dude, this is music.
So simple. I know. I'm getting hungry just talking about it. I could drop another 80 right now.
Oh, hell yeah.
Drop and give me 80.
Damn.
Yeah. Speaking of calamari, sometimes they kind of like create a little ring, a little calamari ring.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, they kind of curl up. Subway has recently introduced some rings to their menu, but there's no seafood in them. They're potato rings.
What?
Yeah, it kind of looks like an onion ring. This is brand new, dropping today.
No way.
New Subway menu item. New side dish.
Potato rings. This is a sandwich ingredient or a side?
I think it's a side, kind of like fries, because it's potatoes, and they're deep fried. But they're deep fried before they arrive at Subway. They're not deep fried on the spot. I think they just heat them up in the toaster.
Oh, no. Oh, kind of like frozen fries or something. Or like when you buy like a bag of onion rings you make them at home.
Yeah, exactly. The press release I read kind of compared them to a ring-shaped hash brown.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. And So they're dabbling in sides now.
They're getting desperate.
Why haven't they just started with fries and see how that goes? Like the best side of all time.
Yeah, it's weird that they're like starting with all these like fringe like accessory meals.
Yeah, like it's so strange because it doesn't feel like they want to succeed.
Yeah, there's like a playbook here, guys. The side is fries. Just
Yeah.
do fries.
But also, like when you have a sandwich, you don't need a side.
Mm-hmm.
Like chips are a maybe. Like I've had chips and a sandwich before outside of a Subway.
That's true.
It seems to go well together, but like I wouldn't ever get potato in like a. I guess chips are potato, but like I would never get potato in a like cooked form. You know?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's unnecessary. It seems overkill.
Yeah.
I think if Subway wanted to sell more potato, well, all they need to do is this one simple trick. The sandwich artist takes your sandwich and they put it on a paper plate, and then they open the bag of chips and pour it onto the side of the paper plate before you eat them. Like, I think the act of eating like the potato chip out of the potato chip bag next to the sandwich is too disassociated from like this kind of like, I think everyone has this like childhood memory of eating potato chips on a paper plate with a sandwich. You know?
Yes.
And I think somebody should tap into that.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, plate it for me.
Plate it for me. If you're going to make me eat chips as my side, like French fries are at least served in a container.
Yeah. What if they were to make fresh chips in-house?
Oh, that would be awesome.
Think about this. Like, they just have a potato. They just, like, shave it. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it be?
That would be a game changer. But they need a deep fryer, and this is the challenge. None of the locations have deep fryers. Where are they going to get 44,000 deep fryers?
They could probably toast it.
Oh, that's cool. Baked.
Baked?
Dude, baked not fried. That's the health play.
Oh, dude.
That makes so much sense for Subway.
Yeah.
Have our in-house baked chips.
Wow.
Now we're talking.
That's so cool, actually.
Dude, you just fixed every problem they have.
Because I'm thinking about, like, McDonald's and how they have, like, it's still fast food, and we want Subway to remain kind of like fast food.
Mm-hmm.
But McDonald's is able to package a hamburger in, like, a paper little box,
Mm-hmm.
and they have fries in another paper little box.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I don't know, I just feel like it makes sense to me. Like, a sandwich comes in a wrapping paper, and then you have, like, a small cardboard box filled with chips.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's like a nice fast food play.
I would feel like I'm really treating myself if I got a little cardboard box full of freshly baked chips. Oh, yeah. That's
Hell
like,
yeah, dude.
I would stop calling it a sandwich at that point. I'd be like, I just bought a hoagie.
This is a panini.
Yeah, panini. You're really kind of connecting to this like deli culture, you know? Oh, it's so
100%.
Smart, Eric.
Brilliant.
Get rid of the potato rings. No one wants those.
Do we have a visual of this?
I
What
can
does
pull
the
one
potato
up.
ring look like?
I'll show you right now.
You know when like some kind of meat dish comes with like a pineapple ring?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what I'm picturing basically.
It's kind of like that. Honestly, it looks almost exactly like an onion ring. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this up.
Oh no. Damn it. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, you're going to have to pull it up. My service is down.
What the hell do I type in? Subway?
Potato ring Subway. Oh, it's only $2. Okay, now we're talking.
Potato bun? Is that the same
No,
thing?
that's old. Scroll down a little bit.
Oh, that's 2 years old.
A little further. No. Try that. And then scroll until you see it. They're also coming out with some breakfast sandwiches on ciabatta. There you go, dude. The potato ring. It looks like a lifesaver candy if it was deep fried.
This looks so good. Damn it. I might have to eat my words, pun intended, because this looks really good.
Okay, imagine that thing's piping hot and then in the sandwich. Just like layer of rings.
Wow.
I do.
I do. Wow. Imagine proposing to your girl with a potato ring.
Dude, I asked the sandwich artist to put the ring in the sub, and then she said yes.
Wow. And then I found a finger in my sandwich.
Damn.
Well, I don't mind that, actually. I might have to see it to believe it. I don't think it'll last, personally. like, how well is the churro doing? Do we have any data on the churro, the pretzel, the sidekicks?
Mm-hmm. No info. I have no clue. I've seen people order it. That's qualitative insight.
I've seen you order it.
I've ordered it as well. I've seen myself. I can't see myself ordering it again though.
No, it sucked.
It's a one-time shtick.
It's so bad.
I don't know what to do
This
about
is
that.
the problem with Subway. They just launch these like little gimmicks
Mm-hmm.
that last like less than a year, and they suck. You try it, you're like, wow, I just wasted my money.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so bad that you might not even go to Subway again.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you might think twice before entering the green and yellow doors, you know?
Dude, that's gonna be our new podcast name. Think twice. You're right though. They're just making meme food.
Yeah.
It's like, and like any meme, it can be a conversation in the moment, but you're not gonna have any perpetual long-term cultural impact.
That's it. There's no long-term play here. Like, the footlong cookie is funny until you get it. And then you get it, you're like, wow, I regret that. I'm not doing that again.
Yeah, they're relying on shock factor alone to bring in customers.
Yeah.
That's a desperate play.
If anything, I feel like they're just hoping that the news release goes viral so that people just see the Subway logo again on their feed.
Right.
So maybe it's never about the churro. So it's always been like, oh, remember Subway? Let's go there.
Good point. They probably are selling the churro at a loss.
To get people in the door.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Costco chicken, right? It gets
Oh,
mouths in the door.
Dude, yeah.
That would make more sense. Dude.
I remember seeing like people fight for the chicken at
Oh,
Costco.
dude, that's like a freaking like a holiday movie clip, you know?
Literally, it's like the last Christmas tree on special.
Exactly. We've got to get that rotisserie.
Damn. Or the last turkey for Thanksgiving. It's kind of that vibe too.
People are pulling it back and forth in the aisle.
Yanking the legs off of that thing.
Oh, damn. That's my rotisserie.
Yeah. Wow.
Interesting.
Oh, I also, speaking of rotisserie chicken, I also heard that I think TNT, it was either TNT or Price Mart, was deep frying an entire chicken, and you could just buy the deep fried chicken.
No way.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah,
So,
that is sick.
what form factor does that take? Does it look like the rotisserie chicken?
I would assume so.
Do they leave any additional parts on? Like a head or feet?
Like a beak?
Beak, maybe? Tail? Feathers?
Feathers? I don't know.
Because you said an entire chicken, but you don't actually mean
No, not the
an
entire
entire chicken. So
Just the meat.
we have to, society needs to agree on what is an entire chicken.
Well, this is why I respect TNT so much, because I feel like they would use those parts elsewhere.
Right, right.
Chicken feet,
Just-
just a big thing.
Deep fry all the beaks and put them in a snack bag. Have a beak snack.
Wow, that would be pretty good.
Kind of cool. Hey, crunchy.
Yeah. Call it beak.
Beak beak.
Some beaks. It's like bugles or something.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm imagining.
You can put them on your fingers too.
Bugles.
But yeah, dude, the chicken feet are reused. I'm sure like the head is probably a delicacy as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest of the chicken you can eat normally. The guts,
The guts.
the chicken liver,
The
obviously very
liver,
good.
always a treat.
Chicken hearts, those get fried up as well.
Wow.
You can pretty much eat all of it. Gizzard. Are you a gizzard enjoyer?
I don't think I've ever had a gizzard, Eric.
I have.
What the hell does a gizzard even taste
I
like?
have no idea what it is, but I know what it tastes like. It's kind of like, just imagine like a really tough, like muscle.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's kind of
Wait,
what it's like.
do humans have a gizzard? No one talks about my gizzard. Where can you point on my body where my gizzard is?
Where did he touch you?
Yeah, he fondled my gizzard.
Okay, what is a gizzard? Is my latest.
Dude, your search history is gonna be so cooked.
That's why I
after
switched
this
to my
episode.
phone, incognito mode.
Good call.
I always thought it was the throat. For some reason, it just feels like a gizzard kind of area, but it's not. It's it looks like it's part of the stomach or something.
Oh, the gizzard is like a stomach extension, the extendo clip.
It is a gastric mill. That's disgusting.
Oh, cool.
It's in the digestive tract of some animals.
Oh, including humans.
Mm-hmm. Some crustaceans have it.
No way. A mussel has a gizzard?
Yep.
Dude, but they're already a
That's
body
not a crustacean, that's a shellfish.
part. Oh. Mussels are shellfish?
Yeah.
I don't know anything.
You know what a mussel is? Like the black shell.
I know what the mussel is.
Well, then you don't think that's a shellfish? Like it's in a shell.
Crustaceans are in shells, aren't they? Like a crab is a crustacean.
Like a soft shell crab.
Oh man, the taxonomy of animals has gone too far.
Yeah, I know. Wow, that looks crazy.
You're looking at a picture of a gizzard?
Apparently dinosaurs had this. This is like
Whoa.
some prehistoric type of organ, bro.
Dude, that's whack.
It's a specialized stomach constructed of thick muscular walls. So my description was
Yeah,
actually
that was
accurate.
really close. In crocs, alligators, dinosaurs, and earthworms.
Yep. It's used for grinding up food. Wow. Etymology.
Well, this is fascinating, Eric.
Gizzard. Interesting.
Well, King, my own gastric mill is starting to grumble, so I think we should say goodbye to the breadheads and go find some bread of our own.
We absolutely should. Breadheads, thanks for listening.
Mm-hmm.
Watch this space for some huge updates.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely coming next week. We're working as hard as sandwich artists on this, which is barely.
Yep.
So stick with us, but it'll be worth your wait, I promise.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else, Ty?
That's everything. Thank you, breadheads, for joining us today. Think Fresh Podcast. Find us on social. Ciao.
Ciao.